Hey everyone, I wanted to do a quick video and let you know how COVID-19 has actually helped my weight. Okay, before I continue, I just want to give you a little stat rundown. My surgery was November 20th, 2017, and today is February 16th, 2021. It's been exactly 1,184 days since I've had my surgery, which computes to 3 years, 2 months, and 27 days. And although time is passing, I still feel like there's so much I'm learning, so much I'm trying to pay attention to, and I always can do better. I'm always trying to find ways to be better. But that being said, my pre-surgery weight was 347, and I'm currently 223.5. Before COVID, January of 2020, I was 235. So I've lost about 11.6 pounds by doing very little. I want to explain to you what happened when it came to COVID starting and actually when I had COVID. One thing I definitely don't want to make light of is those people that are struggling and who have lost loved ones and who have had a rougher time with COVID. I feel really grateful that my symptoms weren't as significant, but I don't not recognize those that have had a harder time. So I'm just talking to you about my experiences and how it has actually helped me. Originally, when the pandemic came on and businesses were closing or people had to stay home, my office, my work, we all were told to work from home. So in working from home, there's a lot I recognized about myself initially. For me, my weight has always been a mental game. I struggle with the mental aspects of losing weight more than anything. Yes, I do have health issues that make it harder for me to lose weight, but at the same time, it's my mental game. I don't know, I've never been deprived when I was younger, but I have this mentality of always wondering when my next meal's going to be, always making sure I have food available, always make sure almost that I have food on me. I am always concerned about my next meal. And I feel like in working in the office, I felt like I had to have a big breakfast because lunch was 3 or 4 hours later, and then I have to have a big lunch, even though we could obviously eat at our desks, which I did too. I just always felt like I had to have these big meals to tie me over till the next meal. I noticed that once I worked from home, that changed. I had easily access to my own kitchen, my own food. I could just walk downstairs and get what I needed when I needed it. And I found myself a lot less anxious about when I was gonna eat next, which significantly helped me with my snacking. I can't even explain how it helps, but it did. Working from home, I have been able to always know if it's there, I can eat it. If I have it, it's there to eat. So I never felt like I was constrained to one place where I couldn't go off and get food if I needed it too. So that was the first start when it came to my weight. Although that was significant, and then I started getting back up to that 235 mark, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on, and I couldn't figure things out. This was more around the latter part of last year, and then in December I got COVID. And for me, I did have some of the typical symptoms, but the most significant ones that I had was the loss of taste and the loss of smell. That completely changed my reality of eating. And you would think one is directly coincides with the other in a weird way, but to be honest, having them decrease has helped a ton. Even though we're in February and I had COVID in December, I still not fully 100% on my taste and smell, but what it did offer me is, because I couldn't taste anything, I was paying more attention to when I was full and eating to survive, which is what we all should do all the time. But because of my love for food and my love of smelling food, tasting different foods, I was able to leave that all aside, and I literally was just eating to live. I wasn't really craving anything. I didn't have those cravings because nothing was satisfying anything, because I couldn't taste anything, I couldn't smell anything, so nothing was luring me in. And I found myself significantly losing weight just on the fact that I couldn't taste and smell. And it taught a lot about myself to me, even though I'm constantly learning about myself. Even still, it made me realize, you know, what to shut off and to figure out when I'm full, when I'm not full, what I should be eating to live, not live to eat. I should be paying more attention to the full factors. I know when I can taste something, I love it so much, it's so amazing that I just want to eat it all. I want to eat the full plate. I want to not waste any food. But I found myself, when I couldn't taste or smell, I wasn't drawn to those aspects or those bad habits as I was before. And so it made things really easy for me to lose weight and actually keep it off. So far I've kept it off. You know, my taste is slowly increasing. I still can't smell as well, but it's definitely taken a while to try to recoup all of that. But I just wanted to give you a quick message on actually maybe some plus that could come out of this big disaster of COVID, and maybe some silver lining to help you. I know it's helped me in learning more things about myself, but some attributes of something positive to look at during these times. But I just wanted to share that COVID actually did help me with my weight. So if you appreciate watching, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any ideas or anything that I haven't talked about that you would want me to talk about, leave in the comments below. I do try to get back to every comment that is given to me. And I hope this year, this 2021, brings more happiness and more health for all of us. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.